is the BMW X6 customer purchase on Android radio. We are replacing it. The first thing we're going to do is to remove this air vent. It just simply comes out. So we're going to disconnect this, get rid of this one. Next step is to remove these two screws here. Looks like somebody already got it out. The screws are missing.
He tried to do it himself.
This supposed to have two screws, one here, one there, but this screw's missing.
We're taking this one out here. That's the Phillips right there.
Okay, then we're gonna remove these two screws right here. This angle, Jim, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna remove this panel. The next step is to remove this bottom bezel. It just simply pries out. Okay. Then we're going to disconnect all these harnesses. Like that. Jim, remove all the plugs from it, please. So once you have it out, now we can access the screws on this radio and remove that. There's a screws here, torque screws.
This one here.
Yeah, Phillips screws.
Should that be that loose?
On the bottom side. Another one on this side. Two on each side. It looks like this side only has one, because somebody took that out.
Yeah, somebody took it out, then put it up on.
CCC should come out. Let's get some towels. Have the radio out. There is a main harness. This one here, all the way in the bottom, one's with fiber optic. You lift this locking tab, Jim, you gotta do it. Locking tab up to release that plug. It won't go that far. You gotta do it. So you just remove this main harness, that's it. Alright, so this is the main harness. That has a fiber optic cable on this one. Some of them don't, this one does. So what you're gonna do is remove this fiber optic cable. We're gonna transfer over to new one. There is a little locking clip right here at my fingernail. You're gonna bend it away and remove this fiber optic cable so it can transfer over to new cable. Just bend that tab away from the pin. It's easier if you do it on the top. So once you have it out, this fiber optic cable is wrapped around with the tape. You're gonna have to remove that tape so you have a little bit of a leg room. That has to be plugged into the new T-harness. Carefully remove that fiber optic because you cannot kink it or cut. It's not a copper wire, so be careful when you cut it. So we have this fiber optic cable separated once you have that, grab that T-harness. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this fiber optic cable onto the new one. It only fits in one way, and we did the two sections. The outer one's on the top, is where we're going to put in, and this one has the shape that it can only fit in one way. Jim, you got to do it. You got to put this one further toward three. Yep, it doesn't give you a leg room. Slide in. It should be locked in. That's it. Open it up and put that back into the factory radio. Again, that only fits in one way, so you don't have to worry about which way it goes in. And you push the locking tab downward so it locks in place. Okay, so that part is done. The next part is to obviously put that male side to the female side of the factory wire. We just remove the fiber optic cable. Again, that only fits in one way, so just line up the harness and slide in and lock in by pull down that lever. So that part is done. So basically the T-harness, it brings the male and female. The male side goes into the radio, female side plugs into the factory harness. Now second part we're going to do is there is a main harness cable, which is this one, that goes up to where the new monitor is going to be. So we're going to run this from the behind and remove this monitor here. This monitor just comes off, disconnect this and that. There is a locking clip here, Jim. You gotta push this one downward.
What you do with that little screwdriver?
I dropped it on the floor. There is a locking pin on the top. You push and pull away from the monitor at the same time. They're very tight. This out and remove this one, Jim. Push the tab. So we're not going to use that obviously. Normally this doesn't get plugged in. We're only going to need this display cable and the white connector that goes over to the top. It gets connected to the new monitor. So we're just going to run the white power cable up to the top. Yeah, I believe we also got to do the microphone and USB and all that as well. This microphone wire is a little bit short. Normally we would put it right here in the middle, but I decided to put maybe like 4 inches away to get a little bit more extra length. So it's coming down, all the way down to the pillar, and we're going to run it behind to here. There is a microphone input right here. Right, so we ran the microphone to the top, cross behind this glove box, came out here, and that's the microphone here. They put antenna, that's for the Wi-Fi. And it also came with a 4G antenna. We put all these behind the radio display. Been working fine. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put this mount, plastic mount first. All the wire comes through to the middle. All this. So you're gonna put all these wires come through here. Put all this wire up front. Hang on. What about the microphone?
It's plugged in.
It's plugged in. Okay. All right. Oh, we need that video cable, the pink one. Where is that? Where is that pink cable? Right here. Let's put 2 screws here. I gotta find one more screw. That screw was missing. Hit come on. Most of them, when you go into the car information, not the car information, my car, see how this one is expanded too large? We're gonna have to change the resolution settings on this. Settings. Since the resolution is not good, go to settings, about, factory settings. The code is 8888. Okay. And we're gonna go to car settings. Now the car type, this is a resolution set. The last time we did highest one. So let's see what happens. So we went to the 1024-480. Let's go back to home. Car. It's still too big. So let's go back out. Where are you? Okay, so settings, no. Car type. What is that? Let's see CCC. So let's do T4 CCC. Okay, so go there. There, well, it's too big. So settings, car type. How about, is there something smaller? How about 800-240? Too big. Alright, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna try different ones and I'll let you guys know which one. Okay, so I tried a whole bunch of them. The best one I found is 1280 times 480. So that one is the correct one. So that's that. You can go back out and apps, and the Z-Link is the Apple CarPlay Android Auto, because all these Android not licensed, they use the app called Z-Link. So first thing you're gonna do is pair your Bluetooth.
Did you follow me? What's the name? EMA?
It should be Z-Link. So it's hearing. It's time to do it. Okay, so there's that. Let's see if the microphone works. Weather. What happened? Alright, so before you use it, you go to the car and go to the external device and go to aux. Okay, that's the volume. And we're going to go back out. Z-Link. Okay. Let's see. I don't hear the sound. Alright, so we do have to run
This message comes from Whole Foods Market. Save on short ribs and chuck roast for stews, plus ready to eat.
We do have to plug it in this aux input on the armrest. We temporarily plugged it into the output. So it's this one right here. So we're gonna have to run that wire on the armrest.
Take me home.
Sure, home. By the way, if you want to listen to the news while you drive, just say, "Hey Google, play the news."
We're running USB in the glove box. Remove that inner panel and you can run the USB in there.
No need.
Alright, we discovered this noise filter here that goes right about where the radio's gotta go in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this off. There's a lot of slack underneath, so we're gonna tie this together right here, move this noise suppressor further back here so it doesn't interfere with the radio, the chassis behind. Alright, so we extended this one further down, and that one's on the top tied together because that filter that was there, it was hitting back on the radio.
When he gets these questions, he doesn't say anything critical about the player. That's what I mean by rewarding. How do you get him focused? He's getting cover off the ball. And with a small sample size, he had a home run over the weekend. But right. He's got right. Very, very interesting. What's that? For just fucking season. And Timothy never got him before for the first few months of...
¿Cómo va a estar mañana el clima?
Se prevé una temperatura máxima de 25 y una mínima de 19.
El vídeo.
Everything seems to be working. It's kind of weird. We are in park. Backup cam is on. That's the factory cam. If I do reverse, I get no signal. Let's find out why. Okay, so go to settings. Back car. Yes, that means reverse. It said aftermarket cam. I'm gonna go original. I guess it's not 360. Wait, it's still aftermarket cam, it says. Back car, oh, original. Okay, so let's see. So put it in reverse. There we go. It works now. So you have to set the reverse cam as original, then it shows the reverse cam. So parking, app, Z-Link is the Android Auto. It works.